Alles netjes in de fiets geladen. Gaan we er gewoon naartoe.
If you have a problem, you need somebody who's going to drop everything and come to where you are. And Fysio2You can do that. Fysio2You is set up to do that.
Alright, we're gonna check now how the things are moving like from the back. So can you like touch your toes and see how that's going? Alright, it's much better than a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, oh definitely.
Yes, right? Like at
Yeah,
the beginning
a
it
lot
was
better.
already impossible to stand.
Yeah, just to stand was impossible.
And now you can really move it already.
Yeah, but it's still not there.
It's still a bit stiff.
Yeah.
And when you're like walking now, can you like walk as normal as possible? I see a lot is like the hip muscles are really tight when people are like in back problem. Like they're just keeping it tight because we just stay in this position. If we lose this up, we can move much easier from the pelvic. What's your experience with like losing up the hip muscle?
Oh, it's heaven. I want you to do it like 5 times a day.
Great, alright, let's start again. It's a bit of painful, but it's working. Can you take a breath in for me? And breathe out. Great, alright. Let's check the hip movement again. Really good. Feels alright?
Yep.
Let's do the other side. Yeah, things are moving right now.
So, do this.
Yes.
And yes, it's much looser. I can touch the floor now, where earlier, yeah, it would have been very difficult to do that.
That's
before
great.
you did the hip release.
That's great. That's what we want.
Yep.
Let's lose up the muscle now.
Okay.
Because I always know you can lose up the hips, but still the stiffness is right there.
Okay.
When we lose everything up, afterwards the next step is doing the exercises, because the exercises are always better to do if everything is loosed up. Right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to lose up the back muscle. I always check the difference between the left and the right.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
I'm ready to dance.
Let's
Let's go. Let's go out.
First, can you just walk
Sure.
around there?
Sure.
Let's see how that goes.
Much looser.
Great.
Yes. Amazing what a difference that makes.
Great. So now we are like ready to do some exercises because the muscles are not that stiff anymore.
Okay.
So let's make that step. Do you want to do the exercises on this again?
Sure.
Yeah. Because like you had like a lot of pins and needles at the left side, sorry, to the toes, because it was coming from the hernia and from the muscle.
Yep.
It was like really tight. Like when I was putting the foot up to here, I was already like in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Let's see how far this foot can come up now.
About there.
Back there. Alright, so still, he feels like a bit of needle. Or what do you feel actually?
Just a tiny bit of needles.
Alright, just a tiny bit. What we're gonna do, from here we're gonna do like a nerve stretch. You know how it works, what he's gonna do? When he put like his feet that way, his head is coming up. And then he's going down again with both. Alright, show the world how it works. We're gonna do this like a couple of times. Afterwards we're gonna check how far his feet is coming up again. Like how this is like exercise help you?
Well, it means the foot can go up further. It means that the tingling stops, and afterwards, when I wasn't able to walk, I was able to walk. And now that I'm able to walk, I walk better. It feels more natural. It reconnects my foot to the nerve and to my body. So now you should be able to raise my foot higher.
And tell me when it starts again.
About there.
So that's much farther than we were like before. And we were starting like in this position. Now we are here. And like for all the people who got like those pins and needles to the toes, use this exercise and try for yourself how much better it is afterwards. Alright. It's like making a bridge. Why we're using like the elastic band? Because I want him to use more the glutes and not the back muscles. Especially at the beginning, when he will make like a bridge, you will feel a lot in the back. But because of this band, you're putting the knees out of each other, so you're using like the glute muscles, the glute medius especially. And now when he's making a bridge, he's not feeling it in anything of the back, but more like in the glutes. So can you do it like 10 times and push the knees to the outside? There you go.
I remember when we were first doing this, you first asked me to do this, and I thought, there is no way in hell that I'm going to do that one time.
But there you go.
And now 30 times is no big deal.
But like still, from the past we learned that like the core will help you as well. So, you know how it works, like you're putting like the legs up, you get this together, not too tight, just a little bit, and you're making like a bike movement, and you keep breathing nice and easy. How's it going? Easy? Wait. What we're doing, like, you keep the knees together, you put only like your feet up, after that you put your knee up, but you keep your feet higher than your knee. Like you put your knee back and your feet back. And we're doing this 3 sets of 10 again. This is like for the glute medius again. Working really well. Alright, so let's do it 10 times. There you go. He can do all the exercise right now in lying position. So the next step is do it like in standing position, because we really want to lift and that things are shooting in his back. Because like a couple of weeks ago when you already were going down, and we're shooting in the back. So we're now at the next step, and from here you're going farther and farther. So that's the reason why we're going to do a squat. Let's explain the squat again, so we're going to do it for sure really good. There you go. You're going to do the squat. Put your arms in front, your knees are coming not for your toes, and we're going back with like the butt. And then you're coming out. Let's do this 3 sets of 10. Really good. Next thing we're going to do is just walking down and walk a bit on the street, because that's like the next step. Like one of the biggest struggles was that you couldn't walk by yourself to the groenteboer or to other stuff. And now you can do much more.
Yep.
So let's see how it goes.
Okay.
I trust it 100% now, so we go for it.
Okay, here we go. This is a big step.
And there he goes.
This was unimaginable a month ago.
Oh, where do you want to go? It's up to you.
Let's go down to the Amsterdam.
There you go. Like move your ups as well. As natural as possible.
Fysio2You came and they helped me get better enough that I was able to get to that MRI that I told you about earlier. And this was a nightmare, and now, watch this. It's a lot better.
Good job. There you go.
Shit man, ik moet hard lopen achter me.
We have to run right now. What do you think about Fysio2You for all the expats in Amsterdam?
Well, a lot of expats, we get here. We don't know people. We don't have a regular doctor. We don't have a regular dentist. We don't have a regular physio.
Yeah.
If you're traveling, it's even worse. If you're an expat and you're sitting in a hotel room,
Yes.
you know almost nobody in the city. If you call around, you could call 100 physios in the physical therapists, as we often call them in English. You could call 100 physical therapists in this town, and you say, I'm in this hotel over in one of the canals. There's no way they're going to show up over there. And so for expats, it's a perfect way to find somebody who will come straight to them and where their needs are.
Great. So that's an interesting thing. And what do you think about like maybe house moms? Would it be interesting for them?
Yeah. I mean, if you're, listen, if you have kids, you could do it at home with the kids, if you're a house mom. If you're in an office setting, you can do it in an office setting. You can do it in your hotel room. You can do it pretty much in any setting, wherever you are. You can probably slide out of a business meeting and do it. And if you're having real trouble, and really seriously, if you're an expat, this is a big deal. I've lived in 4 European countries. I'm an American by birth. Those flights back home are really long. And if you're having trouble, don't think you can tough it out to get back to, back on some really long flight. So if you're in pain and you need to get on a flight, get an appointment, get somebody to help you so that you can get through that flight to whatever your destination is.
Great. Like the thing what this guy was telling us was literally the thing where Fysio2You is about. If you are at your hotel, if you are an expat in Amsterdam, if you are at your office, or you just want to stay at home, and you got any injury, call Fysio2You. We will come the same day to you.
And get this beautiful guy with a horrible voice at your office.
Hey!